Gone for good.
Gonna do ya.
Now that's one way to get the coolant pumping.
Where'd you go?
More stairs?
Run and don't
Built
come
this
back.
damn vault. A fitness instructor?
What was that time? By the balls! You messed with the wrong
Always on good behavior, aren't you?
Loctite.
Just going to waste otherwise. Always on good behavior, aren't you? Always on. Always on good behavior, aren't you?
Skinny Malone and the rest of his boys are waiting for us somewhere. The name's, ironic, but don't let that fool you. He's dangerous. Another locked door. Shouldn't be too hard. Okay, I got it. Got footsteps on the other side. Fine. Once we step through this door, get ready for anything.
Nicky, what are you doing? You come into my house, shoot up my guys? You have any idea how much this is gonna set me back?
I wouldn't be here. Right home more often.
Oh, poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got beat up by a girl. I'll just run back home to Daddy, shall I? Gonna be your...
wouldn't be here if it weren't for your two-timing dame, Skinny. You ought to tell her to write home more often.
Oh, poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got beat up by a girl? I'll just run back home to Daddy, shall I?
Should've left it alone, Nikki. This ain't the old neighborhood. In this vault, I'm king of the castle, you hear me? And I ain't letting some private dick shut us down now that I finally got a good thing going.
I told you we should have just killed him! But then you had to get all sentimental. All that stupid crap about the old times.
Darla, I'm handling this. Skinny Malone's always got...
Oh yeah? Then what's this guy doing here, huh? Valentine must have brought him here to rub us all out?
Darla, listen to me. You have a home to go back to. You don't want to throw your life away with these thugs.
You're right! What am I doing? I've gotten all mixed up.
Darla, where are you going?
Home, Skinny. Where I should have been all this time. This is goodbye for us.
Oh, come on, Nikki. You cost me my men, now you and your friend cost me my girl?
My friend here just did you a favor, Skinny. You always did have bad taste in women. Now that she's not around to feed that temper of yours, maybe you'll see sense and let us walk. You still owe me for 2 weeks in the hole.
Smug, overconfident ass. Get out of here! All right, you get to the count of 10. I still see your face after that. I'm gunning both of you down.
We better get out of here, fast.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Look at that Commonwealth stuff.
Always on good.
Never thought anything so naturally ominous could end up looking so inviting. Thanks for getting me out. How did you know where to find me, anyway? Not many people knew where I went.
That's not important.
All right, wise guy, keep your secrets. Now, you mentioned something about tracking down a murderer, and how he took your son. I want you to come to my office in Diamond City. Give me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
Lead the way, Nick.
All right, let's move fast. Follow me. Traveling in the Commonwealth as long as I have, you learn a few things. These old buildings and alleyways give you a lot of opportunities to hide if things get bad, but that goes both ways. Always keep your eyes out and your head on a swivel. Things can go from They come!
What a waste.
I can carry something if you need me to.
Security keeps the perimeter under control.
Hey.
Shoot. Always on good behavior, aren't you?
Maybe we can have this chat later.
Oh yeah, sure. Probably have something you can use. Always on good behavior, aren't you?
You always pry this much into the motives of your traveling partners?
Just the ones I find particularly interesting. I appreciate it. Too few folks can be bothered. Of course, in my experience, if you want to do real good, playing nice only gets you so far. I mean, look at Diamond City. A place I've been trying to warn of real danger. But every issue I publish, all I hear is, oh, it's enough to make me want to hang up my hat some days.
Then quit? I mean, if it's that clear people aren't interested, why keep going?
Because people need to know the truth. Even when it's bad. Especially when it's bad. Sure, it can be scary, knowing what's really out there. A night doesn't go by I'm not afraid some Institute drone will decide today's the day, because I know the truth.
Reporters.
That's what...
You'd really risk your family like that?
I'm not saying it's without its consequences, but in my experience, it's worth it. I've seen firsthand what the truth can do. My sister and I, we grew up way out in the Commonwealth. Tiny little settlement. Our dad, he was part of the local militia. Keeping the raiders off our backs and the mirelurks out of our latrines, as he'd describe it. Well, one day, our dad turns up dead. His captain, asshole named Mayburn, claims raiders must have gotten him on watch. Well, I didn't buy it. I start making inquiries. Turns out, the captain, he'd sold out. Thought he wasn't getting paid enough to babysit the town. He was gonna leave the gates open one night. Let a group of raiders sack the place and take a cut of the profits. My dad found out and was gonna turn Mayburn in, but Mayburn got to him first. And I wasn't about to let that bastard get away with murder. I tried talking to the mayor, but he wouldn't listen. So, I papered the entire town in posters. Wanted for gross dereliction of duty, Captain Mayburn. The mayor...
Uh-huh. What happened after that?
We made do. Sis was still pretty young at the time, and Mom was... out of the picture. So, we got by on the kindness of others for a while. Eventually, I saved up enough to book us both passage with a caravan, and then we moved on up to the big city. Called it home ever since.
Piper, you saved those people.
No. Those people saved themselves. Because they knew the truth. But hey, I'm sorry if I've been rambling. I just get fired up sometimes. It's just nice to talk to someone who actually seems to get it, you know? So, should we head out? Here's it.
Yeah? Better in our hands anyway.
Keep moving, Scabber. Hey, you were in the paper, right? You're 200 years old? Looking pretty good for your age,
city surplus! Open 24 hours! Service! Only at Diamond City!
Everyone in this city's always jumping in shadow. Chill out.
Ellie? Are you here?
Nick? Oh God, it's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
Happy to do it.
Yeah? Go diving into scary pre-war ruins all the time then, do ya? Here. I know an amount wasn't on the table when you went out to find him, but you deserve a reward. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable. Trying to find someone who's gone missing. The devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much, but I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. What else can you tell me?
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground, sealed up. It's a lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person. Anything else you remember?
My wife was murdered. She was trying to keep them from taking Sean, and they just...
It's okay. You don't need to say anything more.
So, we're talking about a group of cold-hearted killers, but they waited until something went wrong to resort to violence. Anything else you remember?
We're looking for my son, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? Why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. Now, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
So you think this Institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. Discarded prototype, anyway.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
One of them came right up to me. Bald head. Scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
Oh, yeah. I heard their names, their home addresses, and where their diary keys are hidden.
All right, calm down. It's way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
You said he lives here? He's still in town?
They both vanished a while back, if I'm remembering right. But that house is still there. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
You've really gone through a lot, haven't you? Hope you and Nick find that monster. You two be careful. Nick's not the type to turn someone away, but he's only one person. So sometimes things just pile up. Always a trail to be followed. We're open for business again. Thanks so much for all your help. People don't like to admit we're here, but whenever they have problems, just guess who comes knocking. Nick being a synth has never really bothered me. Honestly, I don't even think about it anymore. I grew up in Good Neighbor. I'm sure you've been. You get used to seeing people from all walks of life. I miss it sometimes. You'd be surprised how bad Nick is at remembering appointments. He's the things on his feet type. Business. This girl needs a day off and a drink. Sorry. Gotta straighten up the office. People don't like to admit we're here, but whenever they have problems, just guess who comes knocking. Nick being a synth has never really bothered me. Honestly, I don't even think about it anymore. miss it sometimes. You'd be surprised how bad Nick is at remembering appointments. He's the things on his feet type. Now that we're back in business, this girl needs a day off and a drink. Sorry. Gotta straighten up the office. People don't like to admit we're here, but whenever they have problems, just guess who comes knocking. Nick being a synth has never really bothered me. Honestly, I don't even think about it anymore. I grew up in Good Neighbor. I'm sure you've been. You get used to seeing people from all walks of life. I miss it sometimes. Sorry. Gotta straighten up the office. Sorry. Gotta straighten up the office. People don't like to admit we're here, but whenever they have problems, just guess who comes knocking. You'd be surprised how bad Nick is at remembering appointments. He's the things on his feet type. Now that we're back in business, this girl needs a day off and a drink. Nick being a synth has never really bothered me. Honestly, I don't even think about it anymore. I'm sure you've been. You get used to seeing people from all walks of life. I miss it sometimes. Sorry. Gotta straighten up the office. Sorry. Gotta straighten up the office. People don't like to admit we're here, but whenever they have problems, just guess who comes knocking. Nick being a synth has never really bothered me. Honestly, I don't even think about it anymore. You'd be surprised how bad Nick is at remembering appointments. He's the things on his feet type. Now that we're back in business, this girl needs a day off and a drink. I grew up in Good Neighbor. I'm sure you've been. You get used to seeing people from all walks of life. I miss it sometimes. People don't like to admit we're here, but whenever they have problems, just guess who comes knocking. Nick being a synth has never really bothered me. Honestly, I don't even think about it anymore. You'd be surprised how bad Nick is at remembering appointments. He's the things on his feet type.
Miss Perkins.
Now that we're back in business, this girl needs a day off and a drink. Sorry. Gotta straighten up the office. Sorry. Gotta straighten up the office.
I don't know why we let Valentine live in the city. He saves one or two people, and everyone forgets he's a freaking synth.
Excuse me.
Hey, you're that vault dweller. From the
Bad
neighborhood.
news. He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies, because they're all dead. Except you. 9 to 1 odds says he's our man. It's more than just you identifying his distinguishing features. The MO is all men as well. routine to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off.
Lock's really strong.
Here we are. Keep an eye out, will you? See if I can get this open. That's one heck of a lock. Got something to hide, Kellogg? Why don't you give it a try?
Don't think I can pick this. Nick.
Stubborn lock, ain't it? No luck? Guess we'll need to find the key. See that platform? You can't get through that door. I'll stay here and see if I can jimmy this lock.